Hello everyone, and welcome yet to another vlog for the channel. I'm making, as I said in the last video, way more consistent than I originally thought I was going to. But it seems like I tend to go and make these vlogs more when I have, thoughts about things that are just going on in my day-to-day life. Either things that I see, things that I hear, all that types of other stuff. I mean, don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to be doing that or anything like that, considering the fact that, I enjoy making these type of videos and getting my thoughts out there, if you will. It's a lot of fun, but it also lets me go and just kind of speak openly and speak my mind about just things that, normally I wouldn't be able to go ahead and talk about with other people. Well, not in normal conversations, of course, but it's just, it's nice to go ahead and get your thoughts out and such. For today's video and topic, probably going to talk about something that applies to everyone in some way, shape, or form. One thing that I think everybody can resonate with in some shape. People fucking suck. And I don't mean that lightly. People fucking suck. They really do a lot of the times. Even in whether they intend to be or not intend to be, they fucking suck. There's just times where people can get on your nerves about crap. I mean, you go on day to day, you're having a beautifully glorious day, everything's all hunky-dory and fine and sunshines and rainbows and crap. And then that one person comes along and just says one little thing or does one little thing, and it throws all the happiness into a blender, and then it just grinds it up, and then it goes into the trash. And then your day kind of sucks for the rest of it. I'm sure all of you have had some type of days like that, myself included, where, everything's all hunky-dory, and then the day just kind of goes to shitter because of stupid people. It just seems like, and you know what, as I said, it's not necessarily, it's intentional per se. Sometimes people are just going to do things that's just going to irk you or tick you off or something crazy like that, and it can just be something unexpected. I mean, we all have things that we like and we don't like, and we all have our little kinks here and there. And we also have those one little things that just kind of, like are, nails on a chalkboard a little bit sometimes. And a lot of those times, like I said, completely unintentional. Nothing that you can really judge or get too upset about, even though you might feel upset at the current time. And then there's going to be other people who just don't know when to quit. There's going to be just times that there's people that just want to make other people's lives fucking hell. They either like to insult them or make fun of them or just be fucking trolls. And this is not just in games and stuff that people play, because I can definitely relate playing an MMO all the time, almost all day, every day. There's a lot of fucking people that like to just get on your nerves just because. But in everyday life as well, there are just people who just naturally... It almost feels like it feels like they thrive on just being negative. And you know what? That type of negative energy just sucks. It's bad for everybody around them. It just makes everybody's life just worse. And it's kind of sad to say that, because a lot of those times, a lot of those people, again, either they don't do it intentionally or they do it intentionally. And it may not necessarily be the fact that they're just doing it just to get people under people's skin. Everybody's a little different in some way, shape, or form. Everybody goes and deals with their problems, and they have drama and all types of other stuff going on. And a lot of those times, there's just some people who feel it's necessary to take out a lot of those negative energies on others just to make themselves feel better. I am sure there are many cases where we feel as though we've done that to somebody. I know, fortunately, that I probably have at some point in time, because I was just feeling like crap. And you know what? It's human. Is it something that you should be doing? Absolutely not. I mean, you don't want to go ahead and give somebody a bad day, even though you're having one yourself. That's a horrible feeling. I normally never like to go and push my own frustrations and issues onto other people and just take out an aggression on other people, because it's not healthy. It's not all that great. I mean, it happens sometimes because, like I said, we're all human and we make mistakes like that. But there's other times when you just gotta just kind of let it go. Not so much let it go as far as, let it, let what happened happen. I mean, I guess that is what I kind of say. Just let it happen. I mean, there's going to be plenty of things that are going to irk you or bother you or, drive you absolutely insane, especially when you're dealing with stupid ass people. But one thing that I've learned is that the only person who controls how you really feel a lot of the time is yourself. You have to remember that we have more control over our emotions than we may believe. Sometimes emotions are going to happen. There's no way to control it. There's plenty of times when your emotion gets the better of you and then you do things based on that. It happens. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, we're all human. But you don't want your emotions to essentially consume you. It's almost like you being in quicksand and just letting it slowly take you in, feeding into it, moving around, struggling, just doing stuff you probably shouldn't be doing. And then, like I said, at that point, your emotions just eat at you. And a lot of those times, those emotions can go and not just affect yourself, but the people around you. And I will say, somebody who's come from living in an environment that wasn't necessarily that great in reference to dealing with a lot of emotions and such, and then having to constantly walk on eggshells, it's really rough. It's really rough on a lot of the other people that type of behavior and kind of, affects. It's, like I said, it just sucks. So just one thing to remember, things are going to bug you in life. It's going to happen. There's no way you can control it. People are going to do what people are going to do. You can't control people, but you can definitely control you. And you have, surprisingly enough, more power in a lot of the situations in your life than you would originally think. Just remember that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about real quick, granted, bear with me here, considering that I'm still trying to piece the little things in my head, so it's going to probably sound completely jumbled, is exactly what I was kind of talking about. How we can kind of let people affect how we feel about what we do and such. Our livelihoods, our passions, everything like that. Everybody's got something that they're passionate about to some way, shape, or form. Everybody's got things that they absolutely love. They can be anything from, your favorite band, your favorite games, your favorite thing to do, just everything, whatever that makes you happy. That you should never let anybody control or take that away from you. Like I said, we have a little bit more control over how we feel about certain things than we really give ourselves credit for. Not everybody's going to agree on everything, and you know what? That's to be expected, considering we live in a world where not the entire world, but a lot of these out there, well, I guess we do, depending on how you look at it. We live in a world where we all have different personalities. We have different loves, we have different hates, we have different everythings. And that's one thing about us as human beings that make us amazing. We have so much to bring to the table, even if we don't really think that we do. We have a lot more to share with everybody else than we really give ourselves credit for. It could be a little talent, it could be a skill, it could be something. Everybody's got a little something special. Whether it be, somebody can sing, somebody can dance, somebody can draw, somebody can do something. Considering the fact, it's kind of funny that me saying that a little bit, considering that I don't really consider myself of having any exceptional skills, per se. I mean, I'm trying to be, how do I describe this? I like to think that I'm surrounded by a lot of talented people. And all of you who are watching this video, especially all my good friends, you guys are amazingly talented people. I know a lot of you go and draw. I know a lot of you write. I know a lot of you do videos like I'm doing right now, or stream, or something like that. All you guys are freaking amazing. And it's that type of work that you guys put into things, that type of passion that you guys put into things, that inspires me to go and make videos like I have now. One of the reasons why that I feel the need to go and continue to do videos, I mean, I'm almost at 80 videos right now. Something that back in September when I first started this channel, I was only going to be able to get up to maybe 10 or so. But the fact that you guys keep continuing to do what you do inspires me to keep going and trying to find my own passions. I don't think that I'm the best person in reference to when it comes to making videos. I'm not the best artist. I'm not the best writer. I'm not the best gamer, even then that could be considered as a skill. But I hope one day that I can go and find some kind of passion that drives me like a lot of you guys. It drives a lot of you guys. I don't know what that is, but I hope to one day go and find it. With that said, for those of you who have their own passions about stuff, their own loves and things that they absolutely like, do not ever let anybody tell you different or what you should or shouldn't do. Now, if it's kind of hurtful to other people, that may be something where you may need to reevaluate things. But if it isn't hurting nobody, you keep doing you. I say that to a lot of people, that people tend to get caught up with a lot of things in their lives, and just like me, they kind of don't know what they want to do with themselves. But I find that when you go and can find your niche, the thing that drives you, and not even that, but find what you truly love, what truly makes you happy, that you find that you'll be in a much better place. You'll be able to take on the world with different colored lenses. Your mind will kind of expand to different possibilities. You won't maybe, and to an extent we all are a bit closed-minded to some things. But when it comes down to it, is the world ends with you. It truly does. And it's up to us. We owe it to us. We owe it to ourselves to branch out and broaden our own horizons, to find where we fit in and where we belong. That might be hard to say now, considering that there is a lot of those out there, a lot of you guys out there that may not feel as though that you can do that. You may feel as though that, nothing will change. Nothing's gonna come up of doing anything. And sometimes maybe you're in a position where you may not be able to move as much as you think or want to be able to, or if maybe physically possibly able to. But bottom line, you gotta go and do what's right for yourself. You gotta go with your gut. You gotta go and live for your passions if you have them. If you don't, keep searching. Sometimes it may take years, decades, it may even take a lifetime to find those passions. But I can tell you that when that time comes, when you find those passions, those things that you absolutely love to do, that it makes life so much worth it. It makes life so much better, and you'll be able to enjoy it a little bit more. So now that I finally, hopefully, I got all my thoughts out there, hopefully that I was able to clearly express what I was feeling. I think I got all my thoughts out there, but who knows, I might end up doing this video like 5 or 6 more times before I actually get everything out there. But I think we're all good for now. So, until the next video, thank you all so much for watching. If you like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, it's going to help this channel grow just a little bit with your help. And until our next adventure, ladies and gents, this is your host, Mr. Dark, signing off.